Welcome back to Character Select. David V back for more Max Gentleman, Business, Sexy, Times. Let's go. We got 6 chairs, I can count. We're making money. We've got to beat Cassius in 8 days. And that is a big ask, so we're going to have to go
right away.
Super hard on this one.
You can count on me.
Wait, there's a... How does that work?
Oh. How does that work? I guess it doesn't take as much moxie for them to do it.
I guess. Ooh, Summer Starling and Bonbon have a teamwork. I have a bone to pick with you. You brought your own. Very polite of you, but please, you're a guest. We should share one of mine. Not what I meant, but hold that thought. Summer cracks a previously unseen whip. It's unclear where it came from, but she appears more comfortable now. Tonight, I reclaim my title of topmost top in all of London. This city isn't big enough for 2 power tops.
Oh.
I have to disagree. London is huge, and I'm clearly a power switch. Switch all you want. I take no issue with your bottoming. In fact, I endorse it. There's no top that tops me. I'm here to drag you all the way down to the bottom, Miss Von Valentine. Really? Seems a bit of a waste, wouldn't you agree? Why deprive the people of all I have to offer? I'm the icing on the cake that is London. I'm on top and all over it, and sometimes I'm even nestled betwixt its layers. A duel it is, then. Pistols at dark. Not dawn. If I can see you in clear view, I may be unable to bring myself to harm your perfectly maintained hide. Summer, I know you're a fan of the performative arts, but you can be so dramatic sometimes. You seem unaware of the gravity of this situation. Whensoever and whomsoever you top, you impinge upon my personal brand. Oh my! But I would never want to harm your personal brand. Was that sarcastic? I legitimately cannot tell. I'm deadly serious. From the power bottom of my heart, I understand. But we can solve this. This is a simple matter of marketing. We'll tweak your messaging so as to really reach your core audience. We shall make our IPs creatively distinct. That should erase any sense of competition here. That seems like a lot more work than shooting at each other, but you're making sense. Excellent! Let us target your branding so we'll never find ourselves in competition for bottoms again. Now, how do you like your bottoms? Soft and tender like Gun Moses? Or do you prefer the kind of ass you can jump on like a pommel horse, such as that of Penny Farthing? I guess it depends on my mood. And what is your mood right now? Soft. But substantial. Someone who can bite back. I see. So that explains your particularly sharp style of dress. Your wardrobe seems to shout, I am the knife lady and I'm looking for my sheath. Whereas I go for a warm, welcoming sort of simmer. Like a hot stew that I'd like to put in my mouth right now. Next, let's work on your specialty. I'll use myself as an example. I'm flexible. I'm open to trying most things. In fact, I've already tried most things, and I personally invented a few things myself. I keep my hands soft and my fingernails filed down to round points, and I'm a formally trained oil painter and pianist. Good God, that is a lot of manual dexterity. What do you bring to the table? What's your hook? My hook is that I am Summer fucking Starling. And Summer rips the sleeves from her bodice and flexes. Her deltoids are impossibly round and firm, like pauldrons made of solid muscle. I can certainly work with that, though strong shoulders are strictly necessary for topping. A bottom would find greater value in having powerful deltoids and triceps, considering how often we must hold on to headboards and walls. Headboards and walls. But pay no mind to how adept you would naturally be at bottoming. That's not what we're here to discuss. Last question. If you could communicate just one piece of information to your core demographic, what would it be? I can't take it anymore. I beg of you to top me before I explode. Let's rework that. Mixed messaging will only confuse your audience. You'll want to use more power words like hostile takeover, or synergize, or merger. Really hammer home your intentions. And I propose merger. Synergize your face with my ass! Gladly, but your brand! Your flexibility seems to be rubbing off on me. I'd like to try switching things up. Now hostilely take over my ass with your face. Messaging received loud and clear.
Oh my.
What the fuck did I just read? Holy shit!
Bonbon just
steamy.
topped summer. Yeah. Oh man.
Who would you like to accompany you today? Good God.
Let's go with summer.
How about a game of spin the bottle to pass the time? This is the worst one.
Some random bullshit.
Oh. I mean, it's not bad. We missed. Still got 2 hearts.
Okay then. Criminal activity. Bottom. Middle.
Yeah. Get out of here, bitch. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba.
Let's do this thing.
All right, Max is back. So off to the office he goes. In here, assign, do some of those. We don't actually want blood debts. We want money. So there we go. Okay.
On the job.
All right, Pip, get to punching.
Punchin' Pip Whipple.
All right, we got a 3rd Kingsman. And I guess Summer didn't actually lose any Moxie, so that's what the party there means. You still need enough Moxie to technically do it, but you don't lose any Moxie when it's done.
But we're now at 3 Kingsmen.
It's true. Plus 30% damage.
Pip is hitting for 550 damage.
Fuck yes! We are also desperately low on fucking employees because of the King's thing.
Well then.
And then 18,200.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
a breather. I'm on it.
Damn, there we go. We'll have employees in no time.
Gun Moses, get back here. I need you to fucking get us some goddamn upgrades.
They're
Alright.
explosive now.
Shit,
But-
how many employees did we lose? All of them.
All of them.
Cool. Great.
They went from Phoenix to explosive in a...
So yeah, fuck.
Oh.
So we need 400 gold to buy another extension to our loan. Alright, so we could go here, which is timed, which sucks. Or we can go here, which is courteous. Less damage for male executives, which all of our punchers are females, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. But I mean, not now, we got no fucking employees.
Oops.
I'm ready now.
My spirit is purified.
Alright. Get over there. Do that. Tea time. Antoine?
Sure.
Okay. Let's wrestle, fuck.
Let's go with Flirt.
Never have I faced such a worthy opponent. Your hair is so lush it makes silk seem like sandpaper. 1-1. Alright.
Gloat.
I've toppled the bear. You think you stand a chance? Darling. Got him.
Gloat again.
I could say it's hard being me, but really it's hard for everyone else who wants to be me. Gutter Snipe! Nah!
Flirt.
Darling. Try not to lose right away. No!
No! Oh man, I'm off my game. My gut was not speaking to me.
It's alright, we got a date out of it, it's fine.
That name, though, hard meat.
A flurry of knocks hammer the front door. I'll get that. Antoine stumbles through the door and clings to Battle Butler. Ah, Master Hardmeat has arrived, madame. Why are adorable men throwing themselves at you instead of me? Oh dear, it appears Antoine has fallen in the heat of battle. The invaders have breached the foyer! Attack!
The invaders!
Attackers! Where? I believe the ruckus was Mr. Hardmeat, madame. We're safe. For now. Battle Butler sends Antoine upright. I'm so sorry to barge in this way. A whole herd of suitors was stampeding towards me. I was simply making my way here to attempt knocking on your door again when there was a scream. Suddenly all I could hear were cries of, "Marry me, and my mother would love you, and I'll buy every horse in the country." That last one was tempting. But before I could be buried beneath the bouquets they were throwing, I saw your estate and ran for it. I'm hoping I'm not asking too much for you to, arm the patio cannons and lay waste to the streets? Reassure you with a bolstering bear hug? Alright, we'll go with that one.
Okay.
Battle Butler clears his throat. I'll fetch some tea to soothe everyone's nerves. I'm lucky you were home. There's not a lot of people I can count on to help me hide. Really, only my trusty horse, Custard. But horses aren't very stealthy. Surely your friends could rally to stave off the horde of suitors. Why hide at all? You'll just have to train Custard in horsey hide-and-go-seek.
I want to see some horsey hide-and-go-seek.
I wasn't aware that was a thing. It works out anyway. I was coming here to talk to you. I wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed our afternoon in the park. It was one of the loveliest times I've ever had, bees and all. A new friendship sealed by risk of life and limb. The loveliest part of it was you. Yes, I did enjoy the screaming bystanders.
A new friendship sealed by risk of life and limb.
Infinitely more pleasant than any dreary party. You see, I don't really have friends. Well, I suppose now I do have you. So that's two then, all told. Battle Butler returns with tea just the temperature of having been held while someone was eavesdropping. Madam, apropos of nothing, and certainly not the conversation you were just having, I meant to inform you of an event this weekend that may be of interest. Apropos, related to, or with reference to. Her Majesty's first annual Friendship Fair, or FAF. Yeah, balances the entire tea service on one hand while unfolding a newspaper notice. People from all over the country will gather to recruit for social clubs to commemorate the 10th anniversary of the Battle of Bitter Blood Bayou. A good old-fashioned faff sounds like just like what we need. What an excellent idea I've had just now. Antoine, have you heard of the Friendship Fair? It was men eating crocodiles, far as the eye could see.
I like the crocodile's answer myself.
They're not going to be at the fair, are they? I suppose it's worth a shot. But I'm not in any social clubs. I couldn't imagine just going up and talking to people. But maybe you can start a social club of your own, with our help. What are some things you're interested in? Besides horses? I see your point. Perhaps I should broaden my horizons a bit. What sort of club should we start? Maybe something related to animals. An amateur naturalist society, perhaps? Everyone likes food, even the poors. What sort of things do you like to eat? I hate that line.
Yeah, wow.
We should come up with a club idea so compelling everyone would practically be forced to join.
Let's go with the Amateur Naturalist Society, yeah.
There's definitely no way this could go poorly. Oh! I prefer to keep my clothes on if possible. Naturalists, Master Hardmeat, study flora and fauna. You needn't be au naturel for that. Unless you choose to, of course. I see. Science isn't really my strong suit. I don't really have any strong suits. Although I do recall winning a number of floral arrangement tournaments when I was younger. Also, technically horses are fauna. Alright, you've convinced me. We'll set forth as the Nature Lovers League. Together, yourself, Antoine, and Battle Butler are still hard at work as guests. Begin to arrive at the fair. Many other booths are already in place, I can't read today, Jesus, for the first annual Friendship Fair, including the Conference of Clarinet Critics, COC, and the Oak Consumers Organization, OCO.
Cock and Oko.
Battle Butler straightens the sign that reads Nature Lovers League as you tuck yet another daisy into Antoine's vest, which is now mostly daisies. Both Antoine and Custard wear crowns of roses, and the blanket of lilacs that cover Custard's haunches match the cape over Antoine's shoulders. Are you sure this is the best way to attract members? I feel a little like a table centerpiece. Nonsense. You look like the prince on the cover of a smutty romance novel. It's not how you feel, it's how others see you that matters. Battle Butler, what do you think?
Yeah, let's ask Battle Butler. What does he think?
Another few dozen gardenia branches stuffed inside Master Hardmeat's boots wouldn't hurt. It would, actually. It's already so many. As you search Antoine's backside for an open crevice to shove more flowers into, a stout and handsome woman regards the display with suspicious interest. Oh, someone's looking at us. What should I say? Hook them with fauna. Try to guess their favorite animal. Get all Flora on her ass. Tell her a flower fact. Wing it!
Tell her a flower fact.
I see that you, have a daffodil in your lapel. Did you know that daffodils, the flower, typically have a yellow coloration? And, the visitor starts to turn and leave. That they have a distinctive song! Yes, the daffodil is known for its haunting melodies that it uses to, call to other daffodils.
What?
And together they form a flock of flowers that have been known to rampage through farmers' fields and harass dairy cows. With a roll of her eyes, the visitor turns to leave. Upon her other lapel is a patch for the Society of Flower Respecters. I can't do this. First person to visit our booth and I panicked. I believe in you. Don't give up now. You did just fine. I'm sure she was just a prick. It's alright if you want to take a break.
That lady was just a prick. Let's keep rolling. We got this.
Yes. Why, she didn't even greet me. I should give her a piece of my mind about it. In desperation, Antoine and Custard bound towards the visitor. For a brief moment, your brain freeze-frames the gallant imagery of his visage, spewing flowers and tears as he beautifully and gracefully tramples the unprepared woman. Oh, shit!
He says it like it is.
Oh, that escalated quickly. You and Battle Butler rush to the woman's aid as Antoine apologizes profusely. Just as you catch up with him, there's a crash from behind you. The distinctive scent of crushed dreams and flowers catches your attention. You turn to see a gaggle of minor aristocrats stomping your blossoms to a pace. What?
Oh.
Take that, hard meat! Did you really think anyone would care about your stupid club? Useless little horsey hard meat, pretty as a picture and just as useless. They flee into the park, and their nasal laughter carries through the fair. Antoine picks up a piece of the sign from your booth, torn to tatters by renegade royals. They've really just smashed everything completely to shit. I'm sorry. I should have figured this would happen. I used to go to school with those jerks. They would pummel me out by the polo shed for being so unremarkable. They still hound me to this day. Do you want me to go obliterate their faces? When you get pushed, you just gotta push back. Harder, much harder. Don't worry about it. They can't ruin our good time.
Yeah, fuck them. They can't ruin our good time.
Thank you, madame. I should have known better than to try something like this. I'm plagued on both ends because of my family name. People who don't know me fawn over my status. People who do know me are cruel when I don't meet their expectations. In school, I was never the best at sport or art or academics. I was just sort of there. Man, I fucking feel you, my dude. That was me. I wish I looked as good as you, though. Goddamn. Many of the other kids picked on me. I'm not sure why. Maybe just because they could? The bullying got so bad I was finally just put into homeschooling. But even there, my older sisters were great at everything, and I still wasn't particularly good at anything. It was isolating. I got used to not having any friends. Some horses must run alone, I suppose. I appreciate that you both tried, but I should have known that everything I try to do ends in disaster. At least you're a member of the club. And since you forced Battle Butler to join, that makes 3. You can count on us. I can force more of my staff to join if you'd like. The day was not a total loss. Now I know who to put on my shit list.
Yes. I'm putting some people on my shit list today.
Yes, we can try and look on the bright side. And now I have others to share my misery with. When I think about it, this is the most friends I've ever had. I mean, members. Club members. Members of our club. I'm just going to go before I mess everything else up. And those bullies are still out there. He hurriedly mounts his horse and rides out of the park, leaving the demolished friendship booth behind. That went well, I think. Pirate Antoine.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh.
Pirate Antoine in a racy photo. Do we want to wear the pirate outfit, or are we good with the armor, or what?
Let's go with the pirate outfit.
Hell
Fuck yeah. Why not?
I
I love
Party
pirates.
appears. Party appears over there. Cool. Pirates are awesome.
Caught my second wind.
I'm actually, like... I've been spending some time on Steam trying to find, like... good pirate games, and wow, it's surprisingly difficult.
Yeah.
Sell that for money.
What pirate games are even out?
Sid Meier's Pirates.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
From fucking 24 years ago. Still one of the best pirate games ever made. Ooh, flowers. Saw that one. So flowers go to Fanny, and then another date. Boom. Madame, it is my pleasure to announce with a great crash, Fanny Shufflebottom rides a horse through your window. Hello, Madame. How do you do? An absolute delight. Lovely weather we're having. Other pleasantries. This is highly irregular. No, it's quite alright. This horse is purebred. I'm learning etiquette. It's going really well. Etiquette. How to know which fork is for which part of dinner. Fucking... The little fork is for later. Unless it's earlier, in which case the little fork is for the appetizer. The forks are confusing. Anyway, who's this buff hunk? How many push-ups can you do, stud? Ah, hallucinating buff hunks. Classic side effect of riding horses through windows. That's my butler. Oh, how kind of you to notice. I've been working out.
That's my butler. Yes, wow, my brain.
Butler, more like butler, am I right? Because of his good butt. Indeed. I shall leave the two of you alone now. Aww. Well, anyway, I came here tonight because one sec. Fanny fishes a stack of note cards out of her bodice. I wishes to inviteth thou to accompanist meme to a fancy supper. What? Oh my, how fancy. B- need more archaic conjugations.
Oh my, how fancy. That is pretty fancy for her.
I know, right? I mean, I knowest, right? Now, come on, I bought us a restaurant to eat at. Fucking casual hyper-capitalism. Come on, I bought us a restaurant.
Right. Oh, man.
Fanny drags you out to her carriage. It's a somewhat unusual vehicle. Why is your carriage wearing a tuxedo? Are those wild boars instead of horses? Are those wheels of cheese?
Why would a carriage be wearing a tuxedo?
Because I'm a lady, duh. Get in, I'll drive. You have to unbutton the tuxedo in order to enter. Inside of the carriage is filled with champagne flutes and bits of fine china, most of which are broken. Fanny's driving style is what can only be described as enthusiastic. You arrive at your destination mere moments later. You can tell because the screams of passing pedestrians have stopped. Fanny throws open the door and sticks her hand out for you to take. We're here, and I'm supposed to help you down from the carriage, so I'm doing it. No thanks, I'm good. How courteous. No, you get into the carriage and let me help you down.
How courteous.
You know it. Fanny grabs you by the hand and hurls you out of the carriage. You hit a wall half a block away.
Oh.
Tradition accomplished. Let's go inside. The restaurant Fanny purchased for your enjoyment is very fancy indeed. It boasts chandeliers, a fountain of molten gold, and human chairs.
Molten gold?
That's what you're pulling out of that? We're skipping over the human chairs?
I mean, it just must be really hot in this restaurant.
It's okay, it's behind plexiglass. Fucking Victorian England.
Oh my god.
You sit in one of these across the table from Fanny as a waiter hands you your menus. It's a fairly standard menu for this sort of establishment. You order your favorite. I'll have the all-you-can-eat caviar platter. 1 brick of opium, please. I'm watching my diet. Just a money salad with the dressing on the side.
Let's go with that brick of opium. It's the Victorian era, after all.
And I'll have a live owl, if you would be so kind.
A
Waiter
live
appears confused by Fanny's order. What, you don't have live owl? I thought this was a high-class establishment. The waiter bows his head in assent and hurries off to trap a live owl. Great. We went to the restaurant and then told them what food to bring us. Now let's... Fanny digs the note cards out of her bodice. Talk sweetly and humbly on all manner of things, which is something I know how to do, so let's do it. You go first. You're looking positively scrumptious this evening, my dear. Are you interested in dessert? The chocolate cake here is to die for. Have you seen the latest play at the theater? It's just deliciously ironic.
You choose this one.
You're looking positively scrumptious this evening, my dear. What does that mean? Are you hungry? Here, eat one of these candles. They're mostly animal fat anyway. Fanny sticks a hot candle in your mouth. It seems hot. Or a lit candle in your mouth. It seems hot. Swallow the candle whole. Feed her a candle also. It will be romantic. Do not eat the candle. Eating candles is bad to do.
Feed her a candle also. So romantic.
I just love the fact that you can play this so fucking straight that it loops back around to ridiculous. You look deep in Fanny's eyes and feed her a candle, fire first. You munch through your candles in unison, savoring the taste of tallow and soot.
Yeah.
I bet you do this with all the girls, madame. Oh, look, they've given us enough silverware to make a silverware bouquet. Fanny picks up all her knives, forks, and spoons in one hand. Just then, the waiter comes up behind her carrying a live owl and your opium. Fanny appears startled by the noise. Ah, an ambush! She whirls around and stabs the waiter with her bouquet right in the femoral artery. Femoral artery, a large artery in your thigh. Try not to let anyone cut it, as you will surely bleed out.
Oh no.
This is escalating faster than Antoine. As the other waiters rush to stop the bleeding, Fanny turns back to you with a sheepish look on her face. Don't worry, that always happens. You have no idea what being fancy means, do you? Okay, stop being weird. What's going on?
Don't worry, that always happens.
That's sweet of you, but judging by the looks of panic on their faces, I don't think it does. I have a confession to make. I've never been to a fancy restaurant before. No shit, I had an inkling. I am shocked. Gasp and so forth.
I am shocked.
But how on earth did you see through my ruse? I read so many books and wrote so many notes. You've been holding both your pinkies up since we met 3 hours ago. You keep muttering the word fancy under your breath like some kind of prayer. The entire back of your outfit is missing.
I like the pinkies thing.
I guess that's not the normal way of doing it then. Honestly, I'm totally lost here. All these rules of etiquette, when you're supposed to have tea, what you're supposed to wear, when you're not allowed to shoot someone's dog with a crossbow. Maybe this is too much to ask, but maybe you could teach me how to be cultured? I don't seem to be doing a very good job of figuring it out myself. I don't do teaching, but if you hang around with me, I'm sure you'll pick up some things. Absolutely! What a great premise! They should make a musical about it! Okay, but only because you're cute.
Absolutely!
Sweet, thanks. I can't wait to spend some quality time with you one-on-one learning the ins and outs of high society. That was sexual innuendo, by the way. Before you can respond, the cops arrive to arrest whoever stabbed that waiter in the thigh. Fanny disappears into the night, all her woodcraft making her impossible to follow. Woodcraft! The craft of wood. Thanks, King. Snow Bunny. Alerty. Do you want to wear that, or do you want her to keep the ripped dress? The muscle dress.
Let's keep the muscle dress for now.
Alright. Next time on Character Select... That's crazy. Yeah, okay. We need to start punching.
Off I go.
And recruit. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And a lot of things just changed. Business opportunities, updated industry awareness. Banking went down. Nobody cares. Santa Claus is in the office working. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Stop panicking!
Star!